Hey, right guys, Treasure Hunters Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 8 of the Rings of Power Season 1, which is of course our finale to the first season, and yeah, I don't really have many expectations for this finale, to be honest. I went into this show, I was not, and I haven't been the entire time of watching this show. I've not been one of those who's been like wanting to hate this or just been shitting on it the entire time. I think for the most part it has been a good season, but when you get like when you think of the Lord of the Rings, like epic fantasy, and you hear that it's like the biggest budget ever given to a TV show, and it's all this stuff, and then it doesn't help that it's airing at the same time as House of the Dragon, and you just compare the two, and you're like, obviously, I'm way more invested in House of the Dragon, and then I'm watching the Midnight Club, and I even said in that it's like I feel like I'm more connected to the characters of the Midnight Club than I am anyone in the Rings of Power, and the Midnight Club's not even that good. It's good, but it's not like amazing. So this show, I think there's been like Elrond and Durin and stuff like that. There have been moments where I've been like, that's really good stuff. Focus more on that. But then there's just been a lot of stuff that I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's anything to do with the acting. I know a lot of people shitting on the acting. I don't think it's anything to do with that. The cinematography is good. The music's amazing. It looks amazing. It's simply the writing and the story. I am not invested. After 8 hours, more than 8 hours, because these are over an hour each one for the most part. Over 8 hours, you'd think I'd be like at least slightly invested in the storyline that's kind of going on, and I'm honestly just not. So I think they're going to do a season 2, I'd assume. I don't think they're just going to bin this off they're not going to do this, but I think season 2, it's like you need new writers for the most part, definitely. They're not going to do that, I don't think, but I don't know. Or at least the writers that they do have just need to do something to get people more invested than they are, because that is just the biggest flaw that this show has. It's like, I don't care. It's like you've got these hard foots and stuff, and they're just dull. They're just boring. I tried to give them a chance, and I was like, no, none of them are likable. Galadriel, I don't think the actress is bad. I know some people are shitting on her acting. I don't think she's bad, but I just don't care about her at all. I don't think she's interesting. And all these side characters, minus the odd few, there are some good ones in there, like the elf guy. Again, I don't even know these names. That's how little I care that much. But the elf guy's cool. Elrond and Durin, like I said, those two are great. They're probably the best part of this entire show. But yeah, it's not like I love any of them, honestly. So. And this is coming. I have a Lord of the Rings tattoo. Like, this is coming from someone who loves the Lord of the Rings. And again, I'm not shitting on this show just to shit on it, like a lot of people seem to be doing. I want this to do well, and I want to be more invested. And I will be back for season 2. I'm going to see this show to its end. I'm invested enough to want to keep watching. Otherwise, I won't keep doing reactions to it. But yeah, fingers crossed that they kind of pick up the pace for season 2, and hopefully we do have one episode left. So hopefully this is like a really great episode that gets me pumped for the second season. But I'm assuming we're going to find out who Sauron is. It could be like 4 or 5 different characters, but I think it's. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna. Again, I don't care enough to try and guess. So we'll find out, but maybe we won't even find out. But they've been marketing this episode as "Who is Sauron?" So I'm assuming we're going to find out probably at the end of this episode. So episode 8. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this season as a whole down below. I'm very curious because I've been seeing a lot of shit on it on Twitter, and I think some of it is definitely deserved. Some of it is ridiculous. But let me know what you thought of the season down below. For now, let's do this. Are you Sauron, mate? I don't think so. No, not the apple, bro. How did it roll that far? What? What? In what world did the apple have a mind of its own?
Nori.
No. It's Eminem. No. Yeah, time to get gone, I think.
Sauron.
Is that Sauron then? Is that the big reveal? Okay. That leads me to believe he's not Sauron. That seems Very underwhelming of a reveal, if that's the case. And it's at the start of the episode. Maybe, I don't know. He's too obvious. I don't know. And they're all obvious, I guess. Fuck yeah, bro. If you're doing a pros and cons list of this show, well, a con will be slow motion on the horse, which stole my point. But the pro I was going to go with, the music, bro. They've nailed the music. Bear McCreary, my boy.
Galadriel?
What if Elrond is Sauron? Now that'd be a twist.
Enemy lance. 6 days ago.
I know he's not. Oh god. Someone will take that seriously.
I have missed you.
These two are pretty good, to be fair.
What are we to do?
Do these two ever talk in the films? I don't think they do. I'm trying to think of like a scene where Elrond and Galadriel talk. I can't think of one. They did in the Hobbit films. I know that, but not. I'm just trying to think of all the things.
Was the workshop of Celebrimbor? The Celebrimbor? He's not here, is he?
Well, maybe.
As a matter of fact, he is.
That's pretty good workshop.
I had hoped to do the same for Middle-earth. This is a peculiar ore.
Well, that's going to save their race, so maybe chill.
I've seen a trace of nickel added to iron to make the blade lighter and stronger. Might there not be some alloy to amplify the qualities of
I
your...
forgot that he was a little version of him. Knows his stuff. Celebrimbor's pretty cool, to be fair.
If the old ways of our people are not soon restored, our island will fall.
I'll tell you now, mate, it's going to fall anyway. Sorry. Yo, he's up and about, doing jumping jacks. Got plans here. Oh, show it to me. Yeah, we know it is. We know maybe it ain't.
Why a crown? A circular form will be ideal, allowing the light to arc back upon itself in one unbroken round, building to a power that is all but unbounded. And you would place all that power upon the brow of one being?
Not just any one being, High King. You.
Probably a bad idea then.
Sometimes the perilous path is the only path. I would not be standing here otherwise.
You should not be standing here at all.
Salty.
We are on the cusp of crafting a new kind of power. Not of strength, but of spirit.
Bad idea.
You are hereby commanded to disband the city and return to Lindon immediately. All of you.
Sure, probably a bad idea.
I am sorry.
Grant me 3 months. I am owed that much.
3 months? That's actually a lot of time.
Nothing.
For an elf, that's like, what, a day?
Really that nothing more.
Hope is never mere. Not even when it is meager. Or have you forgotten your own counsel?
There are some words you said, I'm thinking. What's the harm in trying, anyway? Ooh. Like some ASMR for workshops.
Celebrimbor will find a way. I'm certain of it.
All of a sudden, the two of you seem quite familiar.
They're the best of mates.
You believed in me. You saw strength in me. You pushed me to heights that no one else could have.
What have you really done? No. Like, you had a Marty up till about at 4. Like, you've done some stuff here and there, but yeah. She's a bit suspicious of him now. He could be Sauron.
The stars. It is called the Hermit's Hat.
Oh god, it's all
A
connected.
pattern visible in but one place, yet dust fears you. For it trembles.
This guy's feeling himself now. He's like, yeah, you know what? Fuck them hardfoots.
For you, our Lord Sauron.
Really? I mean, he is making the leaves move, but Bonnie from the Vampire Diaries can do that, so... Is it Bonnie from the Vampire Diaries can do exactly what he's doing right now? Ah, this goofball. Forgot these were following him. Little group of misfits with their leaves.
Where'd the third one go?
Probably behind you.
2 and 3.
And did they both need to go and check? No. Wait, what? Ah, you've been played. You've been played. Big time.
Hey! Brandyford! Run!
Yeah, give him a good old hug. Oh yes, thank God. Yeah, he's probably not actually dead, but nice. Oh, Sauron feeling himself now. Maybe he is. I don't know. He is pretty, well, I'll say powerful. We don't really know, but they seem to believe it. Oh, she's shitting herself. Oh, check this guy out. It's like him flopping me. Wait, why is he doing that? He got knocked over by a stat man. I guess he's not really trained his harness anything. Do it! Kill them all! Oh no, he's alive. Oh no! And your whole body flying into a boulder like that. Oh, bro, it's embarrassing now. It's just they're not threatening when hobbits are throwing pebbles at them. Oh god. I'm honestly on their side. I'm like, yeah, you know, get it done.
What have they done to you?
They showed me.
Throw him around like a ragdoll. This guy's just bimbling about like he didn't get a blade in the gut 5 seconds ago. Ugh. In my mind, I'm like, you could just burn all 3 of them right now.
Close your eyes.
We know it's not gonna happen. Like, why would they be delaying it? Why wouldn't they just go dead? Oh no way. It's a pretty cool staff, to be fair.
He is not Sauron.
He is the other.
Oh,
He is.
I'm good.
I'm good. What? I'm good. Not Sauron then, right? Oh! Did he just kill them all? That's pretty cool. I'll take that. I'm bloody dying over it. It's probably be infected as well.
We'll find a way to carry you back.
Mr. Burrows.
Sorry,
Not Mr.
old fellow.
Burrows! Bye, Mr. Burrows. Is he having an orgasm? No? Is he like the first main character we've lost? So, the guy is not Sauron, he was good. Whatever that means. God, they left Numenor for like a day. Went over, all got wrecked, came back. Good little, journey out, I guess. Oh, they... different flags. That's a lot of flags. Oh, that means her dad's dead, I'm assuming. Yeah. Rip Santa. Just a fun little explosion, start the morning.
Not every step we take will be forward. It may take time.
Time? We don't have time.
Perhaps that is enough for today.
Well, yeah, they got to mend the whole thing now.
Galadriel,
Is he Sauron?
we found it. I don't know how
Confirmed.
we missed it before.
2 crowns.
Not exactly. It'll need to be something
Smaller.
smaller.
Come, see for yourself.
I wonder what it could be.
There is no king of the Southlands.
Ooh.
The line was broken. The last man to bear your crest died over 1,000 years ago. He had no heir.
Caught.
You convinced her. I wanted to remain in Numenor,
He did
Walk
want to do
beside
that.
me.
against your enemy. And mine.
You've been played.
I have been awake since before the breaking of the first silence. In that time, I have had many names.
There we go. Get right, I guess. I'll take that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't have called him. Apart from this ep, I started to get a bit. It could be before that, but everyone else was so obvious. I was like,
No, you died. Along with countless others because of him.
oh, I didn't make that up. Well, it's not that he would have made that up. He's dead.
He was seeking a power. Not to destroy Middle-earth, but to heal it.
Sauron's a good guy all along.
Just as your fellow elves are seeking to do this very moment. You needn't lie to them.
Well, he's putting this in her head though, so
My brother is dead.
there we go. I was gonna say,
Because
wouldn't
of
you?
Galadriel. say such a thing?
Like, she knows she's in a dream.
You know who I am.
Would they have filmed this when they filmed the rest of Ep 2?
I told you that I had done evil and you did not care. Because you knew that our past meant nothing. Weighed against our future.
There is no such thing.
Oh, God. Show me. That's pretty cool.
All others look on you with doubt.
Yeah, these two working together, do it. That'd be sick. Galadriel and Sauron being OP together.
You would make me a tyrant.
I would make you a queen.
Ah, we're in a fellowship where she would kind of see what she could have been. Which is all like green, it used to give me nightmares.
We can save this Middle Earth.
Do it, Galadriel. Become interesting.
Oh,
I see no difference.
I know she doesn't. Imagine though, she joined him. That'd be sick.
What will they do when you tell them that you are my ally? When you tell them that
Oh, he's
Sauron lives
getting a bit evil there, bro.
because of you!
Rip. I was going to say, the wrong person.
where did we first meet?
Tesco.
Seaside when I was first orphaned.
I'm guessing Sauron's dipped.
Workshop. You'll almost be finished by now.
Her tear disappeared.
Galadriel! Galadriel! Galadriel!
Get a jog on, mate.
He's gone. And I doubt he will return.
Oh yeah, season 2 he's going to be building up his army.
So, do we proceed?
No. We must make 3.
3?
3? We went from 1 to 3.
I need gold and silver from Valinor.
Oh, just dip him. Oh wait, she might have that on her. Oh, the blade.
True creation requires sacrifice.
I knew he was going to say sacrifice. I thought he was going to say true sacrifice though, so I was a little bit off.
Do you remember anything more yet?
Oh God! I thought we'd done that bit for the
War has come, but
At least he's talking now.
I know I must go to Rune.
Istad.
Yeah, what's
That's your
that?
kind.
Istar.
People think he could be Gandalf.
In your tongue, that means wise one.
Wise one. Gandalf's pretty wise.
Wizard.
Ah, yeah, Gandalf. There's only 5 wizards, so it's... And he's not Saruman. He could be Radagast, I guess. And there's 2 others we don't know about. Well, I forgot their names. They're not in the film, so... It'd be cool. We'll go with Gandalf.
Watch out for little ones and stragglers. Nobody goes off trail. And nobody walks alone.
Stupid quote, because you still left people behind. No one walks alone, we stick together, guys, even though we left 5 of you behind because we couldn't be asked to help. 1 hard foot down, 33 to go. Something like that.
Go on.
He's alright, to be fair. I like him.
You're part of something bigger now.
He's genuinely the only hard foot I actually like. I guess we're leaving them all behind, to be fair. I'll take Nori and Gandalf over all of them, so that's fine with me.
Here you're heading in the big beyond and I haven't taught you a blooming thing.
Oh yeah, taught her how to walk. He's pretty cute, isn't he?
I know when you need a drink demonstrate, man. And a hard foot without manners is as light to get far in life.
Without manners? Hard foot without manners? Bro, have we been watching the same show?
You'll be bold.
She's not bold though, she's got hair. It's interesting to think, like, at this hour mark, we'd have done the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy pretty much. Again, I don't think it's a fair comparison. It's a TV show, their films, the pacing is going to be completely different, but... What now? Oh, God! Get on with it! You fucking hugged like 50 people. I need an M&M.
Promise. Promise to look after everyone. Go safe with Anklehead.
Of course I fucking will. Are you mad?
You're my best friend in this whole wide world.
You're so trying to be Frodo and Sam. It's just not working.
The world's not that wide, Poppy. It's just that we're so small.
She's been saying bye to characters for about 10 minutes. Like, he's there like, can we fucking go, bro?
He's a good friend in a spot.
Watch him end the season with this scene. I swear Yeah, but they're still waving. They're like, oh god, my arm fucking aches. We haven't seen the elf or anyone, or Theo or his mom.
If I turn around, I won't ever be able to leave.
You turned around like 4 times. What the bloody are you on about?
If you lead off.
He's cute. I'm glad we have him. He's kind of...
Now that it comes to it, my feet feel heavy as iron.
Again, I don't even not like Nori. I just... There's boring characters and then characters I like really don't like. She's more the boring side. But then that kind of that indirectly makes them unlikable if they're boring. So it's...
When in doubt, Eleanor Brandyfoot. Always follow your nose.
Yeah, there we go. My boy Gandalf right there. Confirmed. That's pretty cool. We got Gandalf. And he's a likeable character. And he's not that boring. He was involved in a boring storyline. That was the problem. He wasn't boring. The storyline was. What are they actually doing though? I guess he's just trying to like find... What is their journey? Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Probably find more wizards. Don't see it as you're losing the blade, seeing as it's just being morphed into something else. And you'll have that instead, no? The blade's still going to be part of some of the creation. It's a pretty cool blade though, so I get what I just said. Don't drop it. Ooh. Kind of like the Eye of Sauron there. It's working. Go on, Celebrimbor, do you think? So satisfying. I could watch like a Celebrimbor spin-off of him just crafting items. Very good. Very good too. It's so satisfying. Unlimited power. Ooh, I would like that one on the right. The creation of the rings begins. I haven't got the ultimate ring, the one ring, but it's begun. It's called the Rings of Power. If we didn't have a ring in the first season, then that's... Oh. Are we in Mordor? Is Sauron in Mordor? Oh, that's kind of cool. He's found his little home. That's very Lord of the Rings, that is. That looks sick. Yeah, that was a good little last shot, to be fair. Oh, God, there's so... I don't know. Now they're doing the... Dedicate now. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll listen to this song, but I'm sure it'll go on for about 20 minutes. They're singing about the rings, but... I watched this episode and I'm like, there's stuff I really like about this show. There's things I really, really like, but then... You had about 15, 20 minutes of this episode that was, again, just bland and boring. In your finale. Like, we didn't see, what's his bloody name? I don't know his name. Arondir, I don't know. Didn't even see him, so he just disappeared for the finale. We're not going to get any kind of thing for him, I guess, in the ending. But, I don't know. I felt like 40 to 50% of this episode was genuinely really good. Had some great shots, great music. The last shot there of Sauron walking into Mordor, that was sick. I like that. Galadriel had some good moments, like her finding out who Sauron was and her talking to Elrond. I thought was a really good scene as well. But then you have scenes like Nori saying bye to like 50 people for 10 minutes. Let's see how... I'm going to check. How long did her goodbye scene go on for? Alright, it started at... Do we count when... We're not going to talk when... I'm not going to count when she's talking to Gandalf. So we'll do, like, after that. So 53 minutes and 50 seconds is where she starts to say goodbye. And it goes on until... Here we go. It's just saying goodbye to a mate. I'm walking off. Don't look behind. The scene finishes at, okay, 1 hour, 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's almost 10 full minutes. And that's not included in the scene before where she's talking to Gandalf. So it's 10 minutes of that scene. But again, she wasn't saying bye for the first couple of minutes of that. So 8 and a bit minutes, almost. Or 8 minutes of her just saying goodbye to the hobbits. Or the Half-Foot, sorry. Like, come on, bro. She's not that interesting. It could have been 2 minutes. I think would have been fine. Like, give her... Okay, give it... I don't know why I'm getting so invested in this. 30 seconds saying bye to everyone. A minute saying bye to her family. Because they could have a cute minute. And then a minute with her best friend. So that's... I think you could do 4 minutes. You could have shaved that scene off by half. We had way too long with Nora saying goodbye, is basically what I'm saying. That was ridiculous. Again, she's not an interesting enough character to have that long amount of time. But Creation of the Rings was really cool. What else we got here? Yeah, there's a lot of chitter chatter. Oh yeah, Gandalf. I like that we kind of got confirmation that that was Gandalf. Obviously, we guessed that a couple of times in the show. The kings died, which is in Numenor, which is whatever. So yeah, there were some good moments. I don't think this was finale. Though again, Creation of the Rings was finale material, and Sauron walking into Mordor and his reveal was finale material. Everything, again, this is an hour and 5 minute episode though. It's too little. It's too little. And I'm not someone who's like, I need a big action sequence. We need a big action sequence because it's the finale. I don't care about that. We only actually had one episode in this season that was primarily action, which was episode 6. I would still argue, and it kind of defeats my point because I'm saying that is the best episode of the whole show, but I think that was more because we had a great villain in the episode. We had the creation of Mordor, and you did have really good action moments, but then like it was intense as well. So it wasn't just the action that made that episode as good as it was, because that would kind of fall in on my point. But again, some of my favourite moments of this show wasn't anything to do with action. Elrond and Durin, their bromance was really cool. And some of the Creation of the Rings and stuff. So season 2 just needs to be... I don't mind the length of the episodes. I think 1 hour per episode is fine. It's just you've got to make these characters more interesting and the writing better. That's the 2 things they need to work on more. Introduce some new characters and make them interesting as well. And the things that work about this season, continue to do that in season 2. Like I say, the music, cinematography, and some of the characters are really good. The costume design's great. The props, the locations, and all that is amazing. It's really just down to being invested in a lot of the side characters and some of the main characters, and the writing is what they gotta tweak that shit. Because yeah, I don't know. Again, it doesn't help that this is airing the same time as House of the Dragon. It's just so easy to compare them both. And it's just House of the Dragon's on another level compared to this show. And I, as a property and an IP, I prefer The Lord of the Rings to Game of Thrones. So that should be said. I'm not being... Is that biased? I don't know. If I was biased, I'd be saying... everything's biased, I guess. An opinion in general is biased. So yeah, rating for this episode, I'm going to go... I was feeling a high 6 until the last kind of, I'd say 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes were really good, and I actually really did like that last shot of Sauron walking into Mordor. So it has a 71% on track. Jesus, that's so low. 72 now, I've just refreshed it. This guy gave it a 1 out of 10. Calling this show stupid is still a compliment in my opinion. Writers need to understand people are fans of Tolkien's work, not yours. That's completely fair. Stop doing stupid dialogues, and why the hell would you rush Sauron manipulating elves to a single episode? This show needs better writers. I think the Tolkien thing's a little bit like... Because the Lord of the Rings trilogy wasn't even fully accurate to the books. So I don't think that really has a point. It's an adaptation of Tolkien's work. It's not going to be, but I do agree that the writing really needs touching up. So I kind of agree kind of what we thought the same, but yeah, I'll go a 7 out of 10. I think it was a good episode, and for the season as a whole, I'll go a 7 again as well. It's not 7.5, it's not 7.8 like a high. It's a base 7 out of 10. It was very close to a high 6, but I do look at it and there were some really good moments, to be fair. And episode 6 was genuinely great. I think episode 6 was great. The worst episode was episode 7, the last episode for sure. That was just them walking out of Mordor for the most part and bimbling about. It was not good. Other than episode 7, I wouldn't say there was a bad episode. I think episodes 1 to 5, I gave them all 7s. Some high 7s, some lower 7s. I think they were all good. But again, you only have one great episode out of 8 episodes, I'd say. And that was episode 6. So yeah, 7 for the episode and 7 for season 1. I'll be back for season 2 for sure. I'm not gonna not give season 2 a chance. And if we can go in season 2 and see a vast like they actually listen to the flaws. I'm not talking about the people who are just shitting on this show for the sake of it. That's different. But if they can actually like take into account some of the flaws that people do have with this show and improve on that in the second season, then fair play to them. It's not been so bad that there's like no, redemption for it kind of thing, and you just know it's going to be bad all the way through. There can be improvements made here, and I think if they take that on board, or like with the writers, they just improve their craft a bit more. And I'm not shitting on like all the writers there. I just think it's like moments here and there for sure. But it's like a lot like adding up. Again, I don't like shitting on people's work. I don't like doing it, but you gotta be, critical of certain things like this. And it's like they gotta touch up on it because I see potential. That's what it is. I do see potential with this show for it to be great. I think this can be great, but it's not there based on season 1. Season 1 is okay to good. So there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the season down below in the comments. And it'll probably be a couple of years till season 2. So I'll see you in what's it like 2024 for season 2. Until then, take care. Peace.